morning. Here's our first trade of the day. It's on the British pound. We went short on the first red bar after purple bar. And our profit target is this upper Keltner channel. This is the pound, and the pound is squirrely. They have the best market makers. It's been around the longest, so they do a really good job of trying to fake you out. So that's the reason why I try to take profits as quickly as I can on the pound, because they're not always there when you want them. So we'll see how this works out. I'll get back to you after the trade works out. Alright, well, we got stopped out. So we're going to see if a better entry arises here for the pound, or anything else for that matter, on the agenda today. So I'll keep you posted. Right, this is our third try on the pound. I stopped out the first two times, but it looks like this one's going to work out. Ended up going short on this red bar after a purple bar. We're about 3/4 of the way up to the next profit pivot, which is pretty good, and our target is this lower Keltner channel here for a profit. So if we hit that, we'll cover all our losses and make a little bit of money. That's the plan. Alright, I'm back. You get to see what happens when Mr. Bill here screws up, which I did this morning. If you remember, the strategy was I had entered in, got stopped out twice, once here and once here, and then a third time I got in the trade on this red bar here. Short, was looking really good. It was right around this time here. I had my stop set targeted towards the lower Keltner channel. I got a little greedy and moved my stop down to the profit pivot bar, and then I went and started screwing around in the kitchen. When I came back, this happened. I had been stopped out for a third time. Fortunately, I didn't panic, and this is what you will learn when you start trading and you start to internalize this. I just waited for the next red bar to print. Right here, I went short. I exited at the Keltner channel this time like a good boy, and I ended up making back all my losses plus this teeny tiny profit, which is okay. So that is a good example of how you dig yourself out of a stupidity hole. That shouldn't have happened. I should have been all over that, and I would have made a few $100 profit had I exited per my original plan, but I didn't. I screwed up. Okay, so all is not lost because I did another trade, and that was right here. Let me turn my marker back on. I entered into gold on this green bar, and there were a couple reasons for it. One, you'll notice the profit pivot arrow, the profit pivot orange bar signifying a reversal at the low. We're below the upper profit pivot line, and we almost touched the lower profit pivot line. But also, and most important, starting to see smart money dots here. Once again, I talked about these once before. Think of them as places where smart money market makers are building a position. And whenever you see those on the screens, your job is to try and guess the direction in which they are going. I pretty much just play them based on the line, the profit pivot lines and the profit pivot arrows. So I went long here on this green bar. I set my profit exit for the Upper Keltner channel. Blew through that in literally just a minute or two and ended up with a real nice profit here for my efforts. So that worked out pretty nice and made up for my stupidity earlier. Anyway, that's it for today. Over and out from Wave Rider. Join the club, waveriderbill.com. Sign up. You can either do futures trading and do these trades every day with me, or you can sign up for the swing trades and trade different stock picks every day for fun and profit. That's it for today. I'll see you later. Goodbye.